Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video I am going to be showing you the Halloween event and actually doing some progress on it. I have been grinding since early morning, like killing barbarians and things like that. So I have 57 boxes. I'm going to tell you how to get most boxes from this event, and also how to progress really fast. So first thing I want to say is, should you spend 7,000 gems? Quick answer, yes. So just going to unlock that. Really yes. Go ahead and unlock it, because it is really worth it. I'm going to show you how and why. So if we come here on the free pass, you have of good things: 1 gold key, 2 gold keys, this little statue, okay, some gems of course, and 10 statues, 10 gold statues and more gold keys. So this is on the free pass. Now if we look to the paid one, you have 5 gold sculptures, gems, some blue materials, and epic blueprints, like blueprint choices or whatever. More gems, more gold keys, more blue chests for equipment, and choosing pens. More gold things. This thing which is actually good. The city skin, which I will be talking about it in a moment. Some epic material choice chests. Some blueprints choice for pens, more even. And on the end you have legendary sculptures. So as you saw right there, sorry, wrong button. As you saw right there, it was really good. So the city skin, it is not amazing. It is not amazing, especially for an infantry player like myself. It is not. Just it's not amazing. If you come here, it looks really good. Not going to lie, it is a really good looking skin. I really enjoy it, but the stats are actually bad, because if we see here, you get cavalry defense, which is amazing, and if it was like archer health, I would use this, but it isn't. It is infantry health. The exact unit that my village is planned to do is the one that I lose health, which is really bad. I will be using this skin though sometimes. Most of the times it will be inactive, because, well, of course I already told you that as an infantry player this doesn't have that much value for me. So when will I use it? Because other infantry players might want to use it sometimes, such as me. I only use it when I'm using a cavalry march with high mobility. What do I mean by this? A cavalry march with high mobility is a cavalry march that you want to go ahead and kill, for example, farmers, because you are really fast, that no really strong army can touch you, can get to you, so you can kill all those vulnerable farmers. This is what it does, and why you should put that skin on when you are going with that butcher army, with that extremely high mobility army. I would say that is the only reason why an infantry player would use this, because even if you are an infantry player and if you have Cao Cao or Belisarius, then even if you have Lancelot, you can use this strategy. Yes, my Lancelot is actually really upgraded. Why? Because I wanted this mobility tree plus the stats on that ability. But the one that I recommend you is either Cao Cao or Belisarius because of the mobility tree. Cao Cao is better because it is legendary and has more march speed stats on those abilities. So you should go with Cao Cao if you have him. I, for instance, don't. So I am going with Belisarius. That is only way I would say that you should go with that city skin if you're an infantry player. If you're a cavalry player, of course you should go with all the times because you're mainly cavalry, so it doesn't really matter. The infantry health, I'm just going to show you how my farm killer army works. It is actually 2 epics and no legendary on it, which is crazy, really crazy. So if I go here, new troops, this one, yes, of course this one. So as you see, it is a cavalry focused. Only cavalry, only bring cavalry, don't bring anything else, because cavalry has huge march speed. I guess that you could change this Sun Tzu with damn it, I'm forgetting her name. With Aethelflaed, because she's also really good and she decreases march speed. But I go with Sun Tzu because that incredibly AoE damage. Plus, it is a really good commander. So if you come here to Belisarius, Belisarius is not that strong of a commander, but he is with a mobility tree, and he does some attack and defense reduction to the target, which is good if you are trying to kill farmers. And Sun Tzu has that incredible reach restored, direct damage factor, and additional damage factor. So this is why you would use that skin. And is it worth it? I already answered yes, it is really worth it. Going ahead for not the skin, but for the gold sculptures or other things. So now I am actually going to go ahead and get as much value as I can from this. I want to know which tier I'm going to go, so I know more or less how many I'm going to need. I'm going to need really a lot. I underestimated a bit how many I would, so thought I would be able to go like to, oh, actually I did went to 6, which was more or less what I thought. So let's see what we got from there. So gems, amazing, 500 gems of the 7,000 that we invested, already worth it. Let me just see what we have here. So, not that good. Whoa, this is actually good. This is actually really good. More or less good. Okay, this and this are amazing. Both of them really are. This one is not, it's more like archers. So is this. So I think I'm going with this one because it has 8% infantry health when I get it, and this one has 8% cavalry health. So if you're a cavalry player, go with the other one, of course. Oh, I have 2 more of these from killing those barbarians. And can I use them? Oh, I already did. So here, Knight of the Pumpkin. So, yep, I'm going now to do the summons, and while that, I'm going to talk to you how to get the most value out of this event and how to get really fast. One thing I've noticed is that when you are gathering and you come back to your city, you can receive, for example, 4 of those pumpkin things, which is really good. But it takes more or less like 4 hours. Okay, nice, that was good. It takes more or less 4 hours to get the 4 hours, no, 2 hours to get those 4. So if you go and battle barbarians and you have a lot of extra action points, I would say that you should just ignore gathering, like the 3 marches gathering, and the rest just going and do so 3 gathering and 1 barbarians. Or if you have 5 marches unlocked, so you have to have 1 barbarian march to kill, and the rest can just be gathering. So that is how I did this, and it took like me 1 hour or 1.5 hours to get those 50. So it was really good. This is what I advise you to do. Going oh no. So I advise you to go and just use this layout that I told you. 3 marches gathering, 1 killing barbarians. I feel like that is the best way of doing this challenge. Plus you have the extra XP to level up your commanders, which is really good. It helps a lot. I got like 2 or 3 levels of commanders from just doing this event. I have to use a lot of action points. So I claimed the daily and I used like 20 50 action point recoveries. So this is the best way of completing this event. As you see, I just got another one. So when those troops return with those gathering things, you will receive a lot of them, like 12 or 14 or even from those 3 marches. But it is not worth going all in on gathering or all in on barb killing. You should like try to mix it. Another thing you might want to put is gathering speed, of course, that you should always put to this kind of event. Food production and wood production and even stone production. Why? Because if you come here to the event page, Pumpkin Party, you receive from City Collection. You see where I'm going with this? If you get from your city, you should increase your productions. So that extra little tip that you have, that I just gave you, getting from your city is not the most value you'll get. It's probably the least value you'll get, but it is still worth trying to go and putting those things, just for them, some extra ones. While I was talking to you, I just got 3 extra, so it is actually easy to get them. It takes a little bit of time if you want to go all in on the event, which is what I want. And especially if you are free to play, you want to go all in on this event. Get the 2nd tier because it is the best way of getting gold sculptures and really good value. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment your ideas for me to improve, and to do other things if you want me to do other things. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.